Hey y'all, and welcome to my first video. This is going to be a first in a lot of things for me today. I usually am blurring music, which is how I work, but not today. I'm going to try this talking thing and see how that goes. It's also my first time using these Artist Loft Flow acrylics. I've used their just regular acrylics before, and these are great colors. They're vibrant and bright, but they're really thick. So if you use these ones, you will need to use more of your pouring medium and water for them. I did just open these up and mix my paints for them, and these are not as thick, so I didn't have to use as much water, which is good. I only have the 3 colors that I got in the mail today, so I have silver, white, and red, so that's all we're going to use today, which is not many colors. I'm used to using more than a few colors, but we're going to give this a try today. And we're just going to do a dirty flip cup. My setup is not anything fancy, just these Sparklets cups. Usually I will outline the back of my canvases in the blue painter's tape, but because this is just a test today, I'm not going to worry about that. And let's just give this a try. I think I'll start with white on the bottom of the cup. And I already did mix the colors up, guys. I don't want to necessarily waste your time going over that. I'm going to do silver next because pink is going to be inevitable, but I don't want like a whole lot of pink. So we'll do silver next, but it's going to happen. So let's do red. And I didn't put any silicone or dimethicone in here. I just wanted to try these paints out with Floetrol and water first to see how they work. And I used my normal recipe of 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint and just a little bit of water. I think I want a little more silver in there. And that's a pretty full cup now. Usually I wear gloves, but sometimes it's fun to get your hands nice and messy. So that's what we're going to do today with this one. So nice full cup. I can already see some cell action in there, which is cool, without having to use silicone or dimethicone, because to be honest, I don't like using silicone if I don't have to, because I don't want to worry about the cleanup before I varnish my paintings. So we'll let that sit for a minute and then we'll flip it. Okay, I'm just gonna push it a little bit to the center and make sure you guys are in focus, and here we go. Now this paint is a lot thicker than I would normally use, just because it is a dirty flip cup, and I tend to get muddy colors, which I think is because they are too thin. So I purposely made this batch a little bit thicker. It may be a little too thick, but we'll see. And I'm gonna go ahead and torch a little bit. Just got these little torch things off of Amazon. It came in like a pack of 4 for $9, which is not bad at all. And they are refillable, but I have not even had to think about doing that yet. And torching just helps pop some of the bubbles and create cells. So let's see. Sorry, it's probably not viewable to you guys. So, not too bad. Didn't get too much pink, which is always good when you're mixing red and white. Sometimes, you know, you just don't want a whole lot of pink. But so we got cells. My first impression here is this is good because I got cells without any additives or mixing paint brands, which for me also definitely helps get cell production. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in your way. Alright, so, and of course, metallics really take over. If you don't already know that, they will dominate a painting, which is not necessarily a bad thing in my opinion because I love metallics. But yeah, definitely took over here. This is a neat area right here. I like the little bit of lacing with the white. So I'm gonna leave this running while I go wash my hands, and we'll see if anything changes more. I think there will, but we'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is honestly just like 3 minutes later or something because I'm an impatient person. I can see more happened right here. I don't know if anything else is going to happen with this silver that's just floating on top here, but this is definitely cool down here. Impression wise, I liked the paint. I mean, like I said, I've never used the flow acrylic before. I think maybe next time I would add just a little more water so it wasn't so thick. But yeah, the colors are nice and bright. And again, that is the flow acrylic versus just their like level 1 acrylics. And I will jostle this around for a second so I can pull you down and see. Okay, so sorry about that. I have this new little setup arm thing from Amazon, and it totally holds the phone well, but yeah, when I pulled it out it turned my camera off. So close up anyway. Here we go. So these cells are pretty cool down here. And this metallic, I love metallics. I basically use them all the time. This one's interesting because it's kind of like floating on top of the red and white, which is neat. Sorry about the glare. Need to get different blinds in here. I like that white lacing. Alright, so turned out pretty neat. Better than I expected, just for a few colors. Usually I use more than 3. I use at least 4, generally speaking. But yeah, it's turned out pretty neat. So I will post pictures of it once it's dried on my Instagram, which I will put down in the description box. And if I end up liking the way this fully turns out, it might go up in my Etsy, which I will also link down in the description box. Go ahead and like and subscribe. More videos will be coming your way. Bye guys.